Hello, I hope you're all well. I have just been unbelievably distracted because our neighbour has a Labrador puppy. I just went and had cuddles, not in their house obviously. Oh my gosh, so adorable, and you may be able to hear them outside because they're currently outside. And Ollie is in and out a little bit today. He's getting on with things, so it's a little bit of a madhouse. But I have literally a pile of things to show you. A lot of it, to be honest, is quite practical. I've been shopping in a much more practical way this year, simply just because of the year that it's been. We've obviously been inside a lot and going outside to do more walky things. So I've kept that in mind with this haul, apart from maybe not this first thing that I'm showing you. Wool coats. I actually did an order on Reiss when they had 20% off, and I picked up a few. I'm not keeping them all, I'm only keeping one. I have tried them on, but let me know your opinion. I think I know the one that I want to keep. This one was on the website kind of like my number one. By the way, I'm going to do cutouts, try them all on for you. But as I've already tried these on, I'll talk through the fit, the cut, the size. But for reference, I'm between a size 8 to 10 and I'm 5'6". So this is the first coat. I thought this like kind of minky colour was so gorgeous. I picked it up in, I'm pretty sure a size 10. Yep, UK size 10. And the thing that I loved about this coat is that it's actually reversible. So you can have it either on the minky side here, or you can turn it around and it's also got pockets on that side, and you can have the brown side. Brown is my colour at this time of the year. I love it. I have a coat from Mint Velvet, which I just adore. I wear it all of the time. It just feels so classic, but also the brown goes with nearly everything. And I just love that this could be quite multi-use. Obviously, nobody's particularly going away at the moment. We will be one day, guys. We will be one day. And I thought, how perfect would this be if you were going on holiday somewhere? You could literally chuck it in your bag because it's wool, but it would fold up quite tight, and then you have two coats for different occasions, different colorways for different days. Now this one is the kind of like pull-in, non-structured coat. And the reason that I ended up the reason I don't think that I'm going to keep this one is because I have that in velvet brown coat, and I felt like I was buying it for the reversibility, but it is quite similar to that one because that one's also quite unstructured. But this color here, this color, I absolutely love. The next one I picked up, also in a size 10, was this classic camel coat. This one, when the 20% went, was going in all of the sizes, and I just thought I have to pick it up. And this is probably my second favorite. I'm semi-tempted to keep this one, although I don't think that I need it, so I probably shouldn't. I love the buttons. I think that they're so sleek and smart. And this one has the same style as the other one. It's kind of wrap around, ties with a nice belt, pulls you in the middle, but is a little bit unstructured. I think these coats look really nice just left open. And this camel colour I thought was really pretty. Actually, I feel like on camera it's coming up a little bit more orange, but in person it's a little bit more of a dull camel. I mean, that doesn't make it sound that nice, does it? Dull camel. But it's more unsaturated, but in a nice way. And it just gives the most elegant, beautiful look. Really nice length, gorgeous pockets. Reiss coats are just absolutely stunning, and I bring them out every year and just still love them so much. But I think this is the one that I'm going to be keeping. Now, of the three when I purchased these, this is the one that I didn't think I would keep, even though I loved it. But as soon as I put it on, I felt just so good. I felt amazing in it. It just made me feel so put together, and honestly just wonderful. I also have this one in a size 10. It's this gorgeous cream color, but it's not like a really light cream. It's almost got a gray tinge to it, and it is wonderfully structured with this big collar. It's got buttons going down just to one side, and then it also gives a slight trench effect with the buttons as well on the top of the shoulders. It cinches you in at the waist again. It is unbelievably flattering. It really pulls me in, and it's just the most stunning length. As in, it would be great for like skirts and dresses as well as trousers. If you can't tell, I really love this one. Just the whole tailored fit of it is beautiful. And though it is quite smart and quite tailored, hopefully I'll show you in the cutout, I was wearing it with some riding boots and a big chunky sweater, and I think you can still dress it down. Now, I was actually about to say no, they were the coats, but they're not. I'm only going to be keeping one of the wool coats, But I also invested in a raincoat this year. In the UK, we have so much rain and I can't believe that I don't have the right outfits for it. I always go out without a hood or a wool coat and it just doesn't make sense, especially at the moment we're doing a lot of walking outside. So I went on a real search for some nice kind of stylish brands. The one that I fell in love with, actually there were a few, but the one that I particularly liked was Isle Jacobson, hoping that I'm pronouncing that right. And this coat is what I call a proper raincoat. It isn't just showerproof, it is totally waterproof. It has a waterproof zip. And also, when I was looking for a raincoat, I wanted a raincoat that was warm. The company, which is called Rain, for raincoats, their coats are lovely. I had one, but it's so thin, and at this time of year, I just feel like, even if it's not that cold, I just want something a little bit heavier on. This isn't super heavy, but it is so warm. So in the top hood here, it's got lovely fleece lining. It's also got fleece lining throughout the top chest part, and then it's also quilted. So it's giving a super nice layer of warmth. I actually found these in a shop in Topsham called Porsum. That's how I found out about the brand, which I'll link below, but they are also stocked on John Lewis, and I got mine from a company called Walk the Storm because they sold out so quickly, so hopefully you might still be able to find it somewhere. Did I say that I got it in size 36? I think I did. But it's kind of like that Parker style, and again it comes in at the waist. I really wanted to make sure that it came below my bum, and I didn't want it super long so that I felt like I couldn't walk properly, but at the same time I wanted to be a little bit covered. It's got a slight oversized fit to it, but not too much. Oversized as in you can fit a lovely big chunky jumper under it and still be able to layer up and keep warm. And I just love all the detailing. Her detailing is absolutely amazing. If you can see on the pockets here, and also just on the sleeve where you can kind of pull the sleeves in. Just a really nice coat. They've really thought about everything, but at the same time I think it still kind of looks nice. And you know when you get a good, practical, stylish coat when you wear it all the time. I've been wearing this one all of the time in the torrential rain, and it is just so wonderful and cozy and gorgeous. Oh, I think actually that's the bit that I was supposed to be showing you on the sleeve. I'm not sure if I showed you that there. But hopefully you'll be able to see that one a little bit better in the cutout, because obviously it's going to look a lot nicer on. Now my rain outfit wouldn't be complete without some welly boots. Yes, I got matching welly boots. This reminds me of my inner child. I used to have a red patent raincoat and shoes that matched, and quite obviously I've not changed, but I've gone for navy this time. I went for some La Chamois boots. They are so soft and unbelievably just look at that. I mean, you're not going to be wanting to walk a long way in these, but for me this was like they were walking into town, popping to the shops, or going for a little walk in the park rather than walking on the moors. You're gonna want a walking boot for that. These are honestly the most comfortable welly boots I have ever had, and for me personally, not having that structure is actually quite nice for my foot, because my foot gets a little bit of movement rather than being too tight in the shoe. So yeah, I actually didn't finish the matching off there. I went for the welly boots, and I mean, comment down below if I've gone a little bit too crazy on the matchy, but I think that it looks really nice together. I'm not 100% sure on this bag though. I love Longchamp as a brand. I have a few of their bags, but I don't know if this one's a little bit too shapeless as a backpack. But I did like that, again, hopefully for one day, I could take it away with me. I could pack it in a suitcase, or equally if I was going out and about for a day, on the beach, I could pack it in, and if I needed it, then I could pull it out. And I went for it because it matched my little raincoat style. I don't want to be using a kind of leather bag, although I don't know how great this one's going to be in the pouring down rain, because obviously it still does have a little bit of leather, and this probably isn't going to be 100% waterproof, but I just love the way that these look, and I thought that it was a nice kind of compromise for a backpack that you could easily wear into town, and it didn't look too hikery or outdoorsy. It looks still quite a nice bag. So yeah, I'm all set with my backpack, my raincoat and my wellies to go on my little town trek. I totally did nollie here. This was a case of find something you like and buy it in multiple colours. I've been off jeggings for years, but this year I was really finding that I've been wearing a lot of long coats, high boots, walking boots, trainers, that kind of thing, riding boots, and I wanted something that would go underneath, almost like a comfy trouser that you only really see this little section of it between like my thigh and then maybe just below my knee. These were from M&S and they are like quite jean-like, so they've still got a pocket. As far as like in the middle of the trouser, it still looks like a jean. I must admit the white is a teeny tiny bit see-through, but they are just the perfect autumn layering piece. I love the white with the navy. They are so unbelievably comfortable. They've got the really elasticated kind of waist, and they're also really comfy and stretchy on the sides. So again, really nice for us spending quite a lot of time at home if you still want to be like feeling a little bit more put together, but feel like you're in your pajamas or leggings. These are amazing. I got them in white, this like dark grey colour, which I've actually worn quite a bit, and they're just so nice. So I say I got them in size 10, I feel like I already did. And I've also got them in brown, like the brown trouser. I think they were only, do I have a pair? I think they were only £15, and if you have the Sparks card, I think I got like 10% or 15% off of them because I love a little bit of discount, but it's worth waiting for when those come up. So yeah, also got those in brown. And I also got them in cord. I haven't actually worn these yet, but these are the high-rise leggings again. It's size 10 regular. I just love a bit of brown. I thought that these were so nice for autumn, winter, just giving that little bit of texture. Super unbelievably soft. If you're wanting to be wearing these at home like this with a big chunky jumper, it will be absolutely gorgeous. But equally, I'm hoping, which maybe I'll show you next, wearing them with gorgeous long boots with a big wool coat wrapped around too. But to be honest, you can wear these with a number of things. They look really amazing as well. Just go for a walk with trainers. I feel like this is quite a random haul. This is quite random. Another reason that I went on to M&S to look at trousers wasn't because of those. I got sidetracked with those. Was because of these. My brother's girlfriend, April, thanks April if you're watching, recommended these. Again, she was like, they're so comfortable. And my gosh, they are. The stretch, just amazing. They're called the Lily Slim. I got them in size 10 regular, and they're the mid-rise, which I think is the only thing that I'm a little bit, because I like a high rise, but they're not low, which is still quite nice. They're high enough, and the color is stunning, just absolutely beautiful. It's not too white, it's not too yellowy, just really easy neutral to be wearing at this time of the year, because the ones which are quite white, and let me get them, they are stark white. You can kind of tell the difference. So I felt these would be a lot easier to wear without stuff just like covering them. These I'll wear with coats and longer boots. These I can wear with less items covering, basically. And anyway, we're in a time where people need comfy, elastic trousers and leggings. Oh, and this jumper, by the way, this jumper is actually new from Asos. And if you don't like itchy jumpers, this is super soft. I've got nothing on underneath and it doesn't feel itchy at all. I really love that the arms are just, they're like kind of big. It's a really nice one for being at home and feeling cozy and comfy. The roll neck is really pretty, and then it's also just got, I'm not sure if you can see, but I'll try and show you a little closer, a nice cable detail to it, and it's not long in length, but it's quite easy to tuck in. Just comfy, just really comfy and cozy. That's Ollie coming in the door if you can't hear. I'm not sure whether you want to see this or whether you're just not bothered by them at all, but I did also pick up some masks to match my outfits. Yes, I am that person. Firstly, this one from Jigsaw, which is just stunning. I was more thinking about, you know, fingers crossed, coming out of our lockdown in December and being able to go out and about a little bit. So this one's a little bit more silky. It's navy and cream, so I thought it would go quite well with all of the colours that I've been picking up recently. A lot of navy and a lot of like creamy white colours. And I don't know why, but I just felt like it looked a little bit more grown up. And then I also got a pack. I think that these were from Beauty Bay, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so do check the link below. I fell in love with this one. It actually came in a set of 3. It came with a plain black and then also a leopard print that had like these gorgeous like camel colours. Unfortunately I've been wearing it and it's in the wash, but it had the most stunning tones. I thought this one went really nicely with all of my kind of like colour themes and tones, which were all a bit beigey and light coloured, and these are also really nice because they're a little bit smaller, perfect for a little bit smaller female sized face. They don't have the adjustable elastic though, which is a bit annoying, but they fit me perfectly, so I actually didn't need the little bits on the ears, and sometimes it can make your ears stick out, which is not the prettiest look when you have your hair up, but obviously they're not for fashion, but it's nice to have some nice looking ones. Okay, let's move on to dresses, but I'm afraid they are knit dresses. I just feel like these are the most gorgeous thing to have at this time of the year, because they're perfect around Christmas time when you're with your family. You might be lounging on the sofa, but at the same time, if you're like us, at Christmas we do dress up a little bit. I like to feel a little bit festive, have maybe a sparkly headband on. We dress up a lot on Christmas Day, and the days around it, like Boxing Day, it's still nice to have something where, well, for us personally, we're not like a pajama Christmas family. And I had a roll neck jumper in camel last year. Again, was it the year before? I think it might have been the year before. I'll put it up here from Whistles. They have one very similar, if not the same, this year, and I wanted to get brown. This one isn't from Asos, this one is from Asos. I think it's from a brand only, so it's much more affordable, and it's on the oversized side, so you're going to be wanting to pull it in the waist with a belt, rather than the slinky tight knit dresses. But I loved this colour. I don't know, I just thought this colour was really nice, kind of flattering if it is going to be a little bit bulky, and it was a really nice length on me, you know, not too long. And then to go along with the dress, well, on the dress theme, I picked up one as well from Mango. Now this one actually I'm not 100% sure on. It is quite oversized. I think I made a mistake. I picked this one up in a size, I think I picked up in a size medium. Yeah, UK 10, which is a size medium. I think I needed a size small, but this one is a wool blend, so it's going to be really warm, and I just adored this neck detail. There's something great about jumper dresses when you just fling them on, a little bout around them, and you look so put together, when really it's just super comfortable. Also really like the colour, but you can probably, well, you'll see on the cutout next to me, but it's very long and it's quite wide, though to be honest my Whistles one is, but pulling it in makes it that little bit more sophisticated. Oh my gosh, there's a school of kids cycling past the front right now. Bless them, all in a high-vis jackets. I'm not quite sure what that is for. Maybe it's some kind of event that they're doing or training. Anyway, back to the dress. Yeah, a little bit big. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a little bit too unfitted and unflattering? Again, from Mango, similar kind of colour tone, but a little bit more of a sporty jumper. I thought that this one would look gorgeous out walking. Wool hat, actually I've got a wool hat here. Tortoiseshell buttons, I just love them, absolutely love them, and it's got some gorgeous ones here. This is again super soft. If you don't like itchy materials, then this isn't going to be itchy at all. The only thing with that is that it won't be wool. It's not going to have wool in it. It feels very much like the material of a jumper that I've loved from Mango. If you watch my Mango hauls, and from a few years ago, it feels the same, and that one has washed up so well. Oh, although this one's saying hand wash. Yes, it's viscose and polyester, so not at all itchy, which I know some of you would prefer. Another classic from Mango, and another roll neck. I have a thing for them, if you couldn't tell. They're all I want to wear at this time of the year. Yeah, I think I went overload, but this one is just plain, simple, classic, gorgeous colour, really soft, a little bit oversized, the kind of jumper that you put on, a bit like this one. You just feel like you're getting a lovely, snuggly hug. Okay, I've come to a few accessories now, and I can put this one on for you. I have these in grey from John Lewis. They're the cashmere gloves, and I wear them all the time. Mine have got a little bit wobbly, I need to unbubble them, but they're £35, and I think for a cashmere pair of gloves, it's such a good price. So I got the kind of oatmeal brown colour this year. They only come in one size, but it's quite a nice, for me, they're not too big. I don't have loads at the end of my fingers or anything like that, and they keep you so gorgeously warm, but they're also soft, and I feel like these go so nicely with all of my outfits. I have lots of different pairs of gloves, like suede and leather, but I just feel like these are the ones that I grab all of the time. And now I was on the lookout for a hat, just a plain and simple hat. I have some really sweet hats, but they all have pom-poms on the top, and sometimes, just sometimes, I feel like I need something a little bit more grown up than pom-poms. I mean, not that they're not grown up, but they're more on the cute side of things. I wanted a hat that I could wear like with one of my really smart wool coats and feel really put together. So I picked up this one from Jigsaw. Again, Jigsaw were having, was it 20 or 25% off? I think all of these brands will be having these kind of discounts around Black Friday. So if you're wanting to get some discount off of them, then I would come back to this video and the links below at Black Friday, because I'm sure they'll all have the same kind of discounts. But I fell for this one so much. It has the most stunning kind of cable knit detail on either side, really gorgeous color, ribbed, and it fits so nicely on. It's super soft. It's 70% wool and 30% cashmere, and yeah, just lovely. Really love that one. Now I also picked up a few pairs of shoes. As soon as I saw these on the website, I was like, I need them in my life. I absolutely need them. The color is stunning. It's just so beautiful. I thought that they were the most gorgeous pair of boots. I even love the color of the heel. Often I find like I love light colors, but white or cream boots are just a total no-no for me. And I find it very difficult to find the right tone of boot in a light boot. But I found them. These, I love them. They're actually really comfortable on. They're quite a soft leather. Obviously they are going to mark. You're going to have to protect these really well and not wear them in muddy environments. But if you're going to be like in town environments, then it's fine. And they do have quite a long, I was just about to call it nose. But anyway, they're quite elongated, which I feel like is quite nice for the foot. Just like generally for the legs, making you look a little bit longer. And they zip at the back so that they're really easy to get on and off. The only thing with these is I did feel like, how much am I gonna wear them this year? But I was looking out for a pair last year and I couldn't find any, so I thought I might as well pick them up now, even if I'm not gonna be wearing them that much. I also went for a new riding boot this year. I have had my previous pair of riding boots, which I love by the way, from Jones's, for about, gosh, 8-9 years now, quite a while. They're at the point where they're just like so unbelievably comfy. They're just so soft and gorgeous on because I've worn them so much, whereas these are at the other end where I'm needing to wear them in. But those had like buckles on them and they're a little bit shorter in length, so I was looking for a boot that was quite tall, quite sleek, just really simple. And these pretty much, if I'm honest, were the only ones that I could find that like fitted all of the categories that I wanted. Always go for like a dark chocolate brown, and I can actually smell the leather. They smell so nice. They zip all the way down this side. I don't know, they're just some like gorgeous well-made boots that I know, again, I will have in my wardrobe for another, you know, hopefully 10 years. I have been already wearing these, and I feel like they're not that trendy, but they're so classic, and honestly I wear them so often. I pick them out of my wardrobe more often than any of my other boots. Okay, last clothing item, and I saved a good one till last. I have been wearing it quite often. So if it looks a little bit like it's been worn, I think it has some like little bits of wool over it at the moment. I've been wearing it. I just love it. Well, before we were locked down, I was wearing it out all of the time. Not sure if you can see, but it's got all of these really pretty cable designs, and it goes all the way across and down the arm too, and also throughout the body. I actually had a voucher and I was just like, oh, I need to get this jumper. I couldn't get it out of my head. As you can tell, I'm definitely crushing on like the navies and the browns. Like I've always loved the classic kind of colors. But I'm definitely going over to navy a little bit, and I've been thinking more about my wardrobe and the items that I have missing, and I don't own a navy roll neck, and seems I have like an addiction to every other color. I thought that I should add a navy to the collection, and this is the one that I wanted. And we're on the last item. I have been collecting these things over quite a while. Yeah, I haven't just picked these up very recently for all this has been collecting over many months since before like autumn even came and summer was ending. I've been looking for a really practical boot, and I need your opinion on these and your advice. So I was looking for something that was waterproof, could possibly go in the snow if I wanted it to, and could be a bit of a riding boot. And I also wanted it to look nice. And this is the one that I came across and fell in love with the most. They are from UGG. I think the colour is absolutely stunning. It's like a taupey colour. Even the laces here are just the most pretty colour, and I really like the white base to it as well, although it is quite chunky. And that is the one thing about them. They're chunky, but if I'm really honest, I've never had a boot like this. I've had like a walking boot that I wore for like 10 tours when I was younger, but I haven't had anything since, like nothing practical. These go to, I think it says on this one, it goes to like -32 temperatures, which might not be a lot for some of you, but for us in the UK, that is like, it will never get that cold. Yeah, to -32, they are waterproof, and they have like the UGG lining inside, so they're just like super soft and gorgeous on. But I'd like your advice on what boots you wear, especially maybe if you're not living in the UK and you're not more practical than we are. Are these good ones to go for, or should I be looking at another brand or just another style generally? But how cute are they? Oh, they do look sweet on, but at the same time waterproof and warm and comfy and great for walking, because we're going to be doing a lot of walking in the next few months. I now feel like I actually whizzed through that quite quickly. Hopefully you got a good overview of things that I've been buying recently. Quite a few of you said when I said about Christmas content that you wanted to see fashion and bits that I was picking up, and I'm sorry that I haven't showed you in so long. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's because it's been a bit of a weird year, and I didn't know if people were necessarily buying or wanted to see like fashion items, but for those of you who did, hopefully this was nice to see. Maybe gave you a few ideas for Christmas or Black Friday. And also for me, I feel like this was quite a practical haul, so things that I will definitely be having for years to come. That's the thing with this haul, it's like the pieces that are really investment pieces, or pieces that I'm gonna love in my wardrobe for quite a while. Ollie's coming in.
What?
Gonna come and say hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm just ending the video.
It's got very dark, hasn't it?
It's got really dark.
I'll do my stuff now.
You go do your stuff, yeah. Okay, bye. I have no idea where I am now, but I think I was just basically ending the video, so I hope that you guys are all good, having a wonderful week. I'm going to be doing, yay, 2 videos a week, definitely for November, December, so make sure to watch out for a video 5 p.m. on Tuesday as well as 5 p.m. on Friday. Hit that bell thing, I think that's what most people say. If you want to get notified, subscribe if you would like, and I will see you guys all in next week's video. Actually, it won't be next week, it'll be the next video on Tuesday.